I know a melody that we can sing together. I've got the secret key to you, baby. Let's make music, harmonizing ecstasy. Come on, come on, come on. Sing it to me. Here in the garden, where temptations feel so right, passion can make you fall for what you feel. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are live, and we are gonna get started. Let's see here. Make sure I got stuff up and running. Just finished eating, so y'all already know. All right, whoops. Let's get air server up. And I'll tell you all about my morning. Pretty busy morning too, but we got a lot done. All right, let's pop this up here. And there we go. Oh, gotta reset that. Reset the stream labels. There we go. Move that out the way. Okay. Yeah, everything's looking good. All right, how y'all doing? What is up? All right. And I'll tell y'all guys why we're starting at 1:30 instead of 1. Just had a busy morning. First one in is Big Blue. What is up, man? With a message of get it, get it, get it. Don't stop, get it, get it. Don't stop, get it, get it. Good morning, Shadowverse. What's up, T. Smith? How you doing, man? Not gonna be around when you stream today. Just wanted to drop my like before I have to go. All right, T. Smith. I hope everything is going well with you, man. Bobby, what's up, Bobby? So far, having a blessed day. How about you? Omega Chuck, what is up? What is up? Let's see. Epinosis, what's going on, man? Taz the Immortal, let's go. Let's see if YouTube eats my comment again today. I got that one though. So what is up? Rizzo, the legend, is here. What's up, man? Let's go. Let's see. Raj, what's up, man? Busy today, so dropping a like and leaving. All right, Raj, take care, man. Thank you for that like, though. It really does help. Dr. J, what is up, man? Got a meeting, but we'll pass through later. LordShaedow, jealous of that rank up. Yeah, buddy. Y'all knew it was coming. Let's see. Justin, what is up, man? How you doing? Secret Garden time to go back to work. Yeah, I started right as it was time for you to go back to work. But when you watch this back, I'll explain why I was late today. Let's see, I had my volume low and had this stream open for an hour. Completely forgot about it. Then I heard some humming and thought I was hearing things. All right. Let's see. Everything's looking good over there. Let's see what we got. What is this? Uncanny Champions are taking over the contest. We are excited to inform you that from September 28th, that's today, 10 a.m. to September 29, 24 of each Grandmaster featured hero crystals and Cavalier featured hero crystals featuring the friends and foes of the Uncanny X-Men will be cycled through the Crystal Vault. That's 48 crystals. These crystals have been randomized, so summoners are being asked to keep each other advised when crystals containing their favorite champions appear. All right. You'll have a chance to acquire Magneto. Got him. Apocalypse. Got him. Archangel. Got him. Domino. Got him. Let me see. Are these a chance for 6 stars? Because if they're 5 stars, I got them. Let's see. Emma Frost, Storm, Pyramid X, Sunspot, Professor X, Iceman, Havoc, Longshot, Bishop, Old Man Logan, Jubilee, Rogue, Magneto, House of X, Cable, Cyclops, Blue Team, Psylocke, Nightcrawler, Beast, Phoenix, and Sabretooth. Yeah, I have them all as 5 stars. I guess they're if they're Cavalier, well, no, they're Grandmaster. Let me take a look. Okay. If it's the Grandmaster one, then yeah, it's a chance to get 5-star, not a 6-star. So yeah, that's an event that I don't really care about. Got them all. See, you got the what is that? Oh, oh. Bike, what's up, man? How you doing? How are you? Long time no see. What is up, man? How you doing? Redwood, hello, hello. All right, well, let's grab that free crystal. And what event we got? We got science advancement. We're gonna have a level up coming up soon. You took a short break in the arena. Okay. I think it was Grandmaster and Cavalier. Okay, so you do have a chance to get a 6-star then of those. Okay. Not really interested in that, really. Okay, so I was after my rank up today, and all of these rank ups I've been doing, I was asked a question that I'm gonna answer by showing you guys. Baby Cham, I don't know if you will see this, but he asked, after all these rank ups, do you have any catalysts left? And you guys know I've been hitting the rank ups hard, rank 3s hard, right? Let's take a look at my catalyst situation. And that will answer that question. Let's look at the overflow. Right off the bat, you can see I got T2 alphas in my overflow. Let's take a look. There's another T2 alpha. Ooh, another T2 alpha. Ooh, look at those T2 alphas. And some more T2 alphas. And some more T2 alphas. Hey, look, there's some more T2 alphas and some T4 basics. Ooh, some more T4 basics and another T2 alpha. T4 basics, T2 alphas. Woo! Y'all can go through and count these if you want. I think I had like about 40 T4 basics and about the same for the T2 alphas in the overflow. T1 alphas in the overflow. So that hopefully answers the question, do I still have catalysts after all of these rank ups I've been doing? I did a lot of content in a short period of time and hadn't done any rank ups. And Kabam was giving us tons of these. Now, what I don't have a lot of are these T5 basics. I got 6 of them. So I can't rank a lot of 5 stars to rank 5 or 6 stars up. So that's going to be the limiting factor right now. So until I get, a lot more T5 basics in, I'll be playing it easy. I'll be ranking up a bunch of 4 stars. I'll be ranking up a bunch of 5 stars to rank 4. And that's what we'll do for right now. But you see, I've got catalysts left over after all of these rank ups I've been doing. One of the reasons is that after the content, I was getting rank up gems. I used a bunch of 6-star rank up gems, so I wasn't using any catalyst there. Had a 2 to 3 skill rank up gem for a 6-star. I have 2 tech. I used 1 to take a tech to rank 4. And I have another one that this level up I'll use again on Nimrod. And then we'll just see. We'll see who needs to be taken up without using my T5 basic. Who would have thought I would be at this point? I used to watch people that had that many T2 alphas and T4 basic and everything in their overflow, and I was just drooling. How in the world? Because I was starving for them. And now look. But they're not expiring. They will not expire. I will, you know how I worked to get my 5 stars, everyone to rank 3. Well, they're going up to rank 4. And until I can get all of them to rank 4, because eventually, there's going to be 6-star rank 5s, before long. And when people start with the 6-star rank 4s a lot more than they are now, that's going to affect the arena. So I just need to be ready for that. And taking up a few of my 6 stars to rank 2 and 3, so that I can weather that storm. All right. Both crystals are being offered. Kabam needs money, so that's what the event is. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Emma is up in the 6-star right now. I already have her. Me too. But I wouldn't be going for those anyway. Me neither. She's LordShaedow. Let me get some of those T2 alphas. Man, I'm going to use them. I have to start getting my 5 stars to rank 4. I got a lot of 5 stars at rank 3. All of them, in fact, except Nimrod. And that will be fixed this next level up. So I got champs to take to rank 4. I might take up a champ, but the problem is the T5 basics. Or else I'd be taking up more 6 stars. But right now, to use up those catalysts, it's going to be rank 4s and rank 5 4 stars. So rank 5 4 stars, but those won't use up any of my T2 alphas. So I've got to start taking up 5 stars to rank 4, and then they'll be in a position, if I get rank up gems or whatever, I can boom, take them to rank 5, Bike, full. That overflow tells me I need to get back to work on clearing some content. Look at what I've done recently. I did the Gauntlet, Summer of Pain, Shang-Chi Challenge. I just fully explored Act 6. See, a lot of people have already fully explored Act 6 a year ago. But I only did it just now. So I had a flood of catalysts, and rewards. So that's why you saw so many rank ups, just had a lot of resources, but it's going to die down now. You saw I need T5 basics. So what's going to happen now, just take a look at the store here. So as you can see, I haven't bought any this time around T2 alpha or T4 basics. Can you blame me? You can see why I don't buy these right now. But, I have fewer of the T1 alphas, but right now, what I need, and it's not a great buy for me, I need these. This is what I need. But 6,750, ugh. I hate using that much glory on that, but all I ever buy from here, T2 alpha, T4 basic, T1 alphas. And sometimes I'll buy the health potions here. If I'm really after ranking someone up and I don't have the T4 class catalyst, then I start buying these from the glory store. Otherwise, I'll probably end up buying like 1 or 2 of these T5 basic catalyst fragments. What else can I do? I feel LordShaedow, I'm personally happy that I can at least get any 5-star from Arena now. Me too. Exactly. Sometimes the 6-star from the basic as well. Same. All right. Let me take a peek at Alliance Quest. All right. Still not clear. We only have 9 people, by the way, so we won't get full clears, but we can get these links down. And this link in particular, I'm not touching Apocalypse with this link up. There's a link over here that's already cleared right above this red Hulk that just gives him more attack and health. That one could be left up. And I could also deal with this one Legend took down right there. More attack, of course, but it's like colorblind, I think. And I have different champs. But this one here, and what's this one? Yeah, I ain't dealing with that one either. Delirium and a Caustic Temper. Yeah, I ain't messing with those. So that link could be up. That link could be up. But these two that are here, no bueno. All right. Be right back. Let me get some water real quick. Then we'll hit up the arena. And now I'm back from outer space. All right. Let's go back. Let me see. Delirium is my path this week. Definitely a different style of playing. Yeah. It's one that messes me up. I don't like it. No, sir. I don't like it. I don't even know who these are. I've been getting them by doing some of the trials. Yeah, I don't know who that is. All right. Okay, that's new. Okay, well, let's get started. And I'll show you guys where I'm at in the arena already. Day 2, I've been taking it very easy. As you can see, I just did a little bit. I was gonna do more, but more on that later. What we had this morning. Just was real busy. Masacre will be in that arena. Only 6 stars here. My 6 stars will be off cooldown after the stream sometime. And I already knocked out the T4 basic long time goal. I think it was yesterday morning. So all I'll be doing is running my 6 stars in this arena, and I'll be able to get the shards that way. Once I get to 12 million here, I'll stop, and that has always gotten me the shards, so that will leave just the summon of trials to grind on through. And I just need to run all of my 4 stars through there like 4 times. Just my maxed out 4 stars. All right. Do I want to be bothered? Let's go ahead. Oh no, you know what? I don't want to be bothered. Love that filter. Since I don't want to be bothered hitting the help and all of that. All right, so this morning, we talked yesterday about what we were going to be doing. Oops. What we were going to be doing this morning. My sister's birthday is this Thursday. And what that also means is that the card registration was up, ready to be renewed. And so I have an appointment to take my mom to the doctor this Friday, which would be after registration would be up. And my sister has to be reminded sometimes about these types of things, so she had forgotten. So here we are, Tuesday, you know, and so she said, okay, when do you want to, depends on me, what are you doing? Where do you want to go? I was like, we can go in the morning. And so she's like, okay. So morning comes, this morning. And we said we were going to leave at about 10. Just run down there, get it renewed. And I didn't think it was going to take a long time. Not in the post-COVID era. Before it would have taken hours. But I was pretty sure it wasn't going to take that long. So about 10, plenty of time, right, to get back. And I get a message from her this morning. Let me read it to you guys. Let me find it here. Find this line message here. Come on, where'd he go? Why does this thing do that? I know it's here, but it's sorted it weird. Okay, here we go. Okay. This is at 7, it's about 8 o'clock this morning. We forgot emissions, which the car won't pass because it needs an oil change. So my response, so when do you want to go for the oil change and emissions? Said, we don't really need appointments for those, so let's get it done this morning. She's like, okay. And she found a Groupon for an emissions test that's just down the street, one that we've been to before. And we went to an oil change place that we have been to before as well. So about 10 o'clock we left. Now keep in mind, 10 o'clock, plenty of time, but that was, with the plan of just going to the to the DMV. So we drove over to the oil change place, got the oil changed. Of course, that took a minute. Then we drove the opposite direction and went over to the emissions place. And of course, we had to wait in line for a couple other people getting theirs done as well. And we got the emissions done. Everything passed beautifully. Then we went down, and it was funny because at the DMV, this is why I knew it wasn't going to take that long. They're not trying to have people waiting around. They don't want people waiting around. And so we see this line, and my sister is like, oh man, we need to go. I need, to stand on line, which I knew she was not going to stand on line. You guys remember that she has a boot on her foot and a crutch? So they weren't going to make her, and she has a disability. So she had everything. She checked all the boxes for the express lane, basically. And so after a little bit of miscommunication between her and me, I got her stopped off, and she was like, she didn't have, for some reason, she didn't think we were going to go do the DMV today. See, this is one of the things that happens. Now, I said from yesterday that we were going to go do that this morning. I never rescinded it. I never said, okay, instead of going to the DMV, let's get the oil changed and the emissions, and then we can do that tomorrow. Never said that. So why would you think we wouldn't get it done? Okay, but anyway, so Had to get my mom. I have it set up on my phone. The Cash App on my phone is linked to my mom's bank account. Makes it easier, like when we're out in the street, if we need to get some gas, and she usually handles the gas. Sometimes I do. But, instead of her having to give us her card, woo, that was close. Instead of her having to give us her card or give us money, I can just Cash App it to me and use it. So very convenient. And so that's what we had to do. It was like $15. I think she was, short that. And I don't even think it was half an hour. She got in, went right in. So the lady outside, she's yelling, if you don't have a ticket that says proceed to the lobby, wait in your car and you will get a text message. We do not want anybody waiting in this area. Now, mind you, there's a line in front of the DMV like there usually, used to be. And so she's clearing that place out. Okay. And I'm sitting here just like, okay, go ahead. But when my sister went up, she was like, you go right on in. So she was in, got what she needed to get done, and was out. So we got out in good time. And she was like, so, can we stop up at McDonald's before we go home? Yeah, we already know. She want to stop off places, And so I said, all right. She had promised me about a week ago to buy me some fries. Just fries, that's it. And so we didn't get to go that day. We went, I forget where we went, but we went somewhere else and got food. We didn't go to a fast food restaurant. So I'm like, okay, you can give me those fries. She's like, okay. So first I went out and went the wrong way. And had to make a U-turn. Went to the McDonald's. Of course, we had to wait a little bit. And then we placed our order. And she confused the poor lady by saying she wanted like 2 10-piece, but that's not what she really meant. She only wanted one. So when we got up there, of course, they had to correct the order. And she needed some overrides and all that. All of this taking more time. And and then she asked to, she was like, make it 2 orders. And I'm like, 2 orders? Why? You're just getting me some fries. Why 2 orders? And I was like, you know what? Whatever. I was like, okay, we're going to have 2 orders. And I ordered, I was like, 1 order is just going to be fries. That's it. So when we get up there, first order, fries. So my sister pays for it. And the second order, after they corrected it, she gave the card. She's short about $2. So she looks at me. Do you have any money on you? And I'm like, okay, I see. So I just bought my own fries, pretty much. That's what it amounted to, right? I'm like, okay, so you still really didn't get me those fries because I pay for it. I have to say stuff like that because she doesn't think that way. She won't think that way. She'll be like, yeah, I got you fries. It was a little bit more than that, but I paid for most of it. And yeah. Let me see. Redwood says, oh man, we're scheming through the TV right now. And there's an ultimate throwback on right now, The Sopranos. They'll be on in the background all day between arena grinding and streams. See, is there another what if crystal tomorrow? I have no idea of what the what if crystals. I don't think I've gotten a single what if crystal. Are they? Aren't they for money? I don't think I've gotten any. Look at OG LordShaedow spending money to get oil change. Not me. Pedro, that's part of the maintenance that I want my sister to experience. See, I had to. So it seems like it's a bad thing, but you have to understand that my sister has been spoiled a lot by both me and her mother. You know, just been spoiled. So, you know, from when I was in college, I had to learn to manage my finances. I had to learn, I paid off a car, okay? I had to learn to, you know, maintain my car. I actually did change my own oil in my car back when I was in college, okay? I wanted to learn because I didn't have a father that did a lot of those things, and I had no one to teach me. This is before YouTube, you know? So I became friends with this one mechanic, and I remember, you know, they knew I wanted to learn, you know, because we talked and they knew my situation. My dad had just died like a couple of years earlier than that. And they would show me how to do some of just the upkeep, you know, no major stuff, but just the upkeep, like changing the oil. You know, I had to get a special wrench in order to take that out, and had to get a pan. And they showed me, you know, all what you needed to do. I remember I wanted to change my spark plugs one time. And wait, claim it. I wanted to change my spark plugs, but I had a Camaro, and that Camaro, it was a little bit difficult. And so he was like, I know you want to do, you know, this stuff yourself, but for this, they basically were going to have to lift the engine. It was not going to be something simple like me just going in there, taking them out, putting them in. You know, I had to get to them, and they weren't easy to get to. So, you know, I was like, okay, well, y'all could do that then, you know? So I was learning, you know, I learned a lot of that. Now, of course, my sister, she's a girl, so you wouldn't expect her to learn any of that kind of stuff, but I want her to at least know the types of things that you got to get done on the car. You know, none of us are, you know, really car people. You know, I'm a computer person. I know about computers. You got a problem with your computer, I can help you troubleshoot it. You know, cars, but like the upkeep and everything like that, she's used to other people doing everything for her. So I try every chance I get to let her handle some of this stuff, you know? So that's what's behind that. Just in case, you know, y'all like, man, you should be, you know, doing that. I do a lot already, trust me. But every so often, I don't do something so that she can step up and learn a little bit, so that she's not insulated from everything. All right, let's see. So people who donate to Lord on Cash App is actually donating to his mom's. No, I have two Cash Apps. I have, you know, the LordShaedow Cash App. That's mine. But that's the Cash App that I have on my iPad. The Cash App that I have on my phone is not LordShadow's. It's mine attached to my mom's. Nobody sends money to me through that one. They always send it through LordShaedow. And what I end up doing is I get on my phone and I will send money to LordShaedow. And since that one is attached to my mom's bank account, come right on out. So Like there are times, why I did it, if you're wondering, there are times where my mom has to go in to the doctor and she needs to pay when she's done. And she wants us to go and do something. Like we might go shopping for her while she's at the doctor. Or we might go get some gas and she usually pays for the gas. If I pay for the gas, then, you know, it doesn't really matter. Don't care. But if she's paying for the gas, then instead of her having to worry about giving us money or giving us the card, when she needs the card, we just do that. And it's just quick and easy and instant. You know, also great for emergencies. You know, if we out somewhere and I don't have it hasn't happened in a long time, but if I'm out and something comes up and I don't have any money in my bank account, then, you know, I'm out. She's not there. She can't get me the money. Like I said, that has not happened for years, but it has happened. So this is a good way. She doesn't have to keep transferring the money. Sometimes my sister will send, you know, because my sister pays rent, you know, and she'll, just to make it easier, she'll send that money to me and then I'll send it over to my mom. So yeah, she's not good with managing finances. I'm good with managing finances. So I'm usually the one to do that. All right. Big Sexy, what it do? How you doing, man? Mike's revenge thwarted. Ooh. He got the best of you? No units, but lots of farm revives and health pots. Okay. Only labyrinth challenges to go. Ugh. Man, I don't want to do none of those, but I will. Good morning, Vietnam. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. What's up, Dynamics? How you doing, man? Lawrence Clark. See, did you ever have a Pinto as your whip? A Pinto? No? I think my first car was a Gremlin hatchback. And it had rust all over it. It was brown. I think it was brown. Ugh. It looked horrible, but it was a car and it could go. And I was a student. The Pop Images. What is up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. All right. But anyway, so that was our morning. Our morning was getting stuff done with the car. And by the time we got back home, I had time to make myself something to eat. And I said, you know what? It's close to 1. I'm not gonna, rush, wolf my food down. And then all y'all will see me doing this all the time, you know, trying to keep from burping and, you know, all kind of stuff. I was like, nah, let me just eat and then I'll just stream a little bit later. So that's why we started at 1:30 today instead of at 1. But I hope everybody's doing well. Is anybody going for Nimrod this round? Curious. Because he sure went high. He surprised me. I didn't think he was going to go that high. I didn't hear a lot of hype around him. But yet he went high. I mean, he maybe there's something I don't know. I haven't seen anything, but I really don't know why he went that high. But I'm not doing it. But other people do that one, not me. How's your A3? Ooh, Pop Images. It's going good. But just for other people's sake, just so it's not spoiled, because I just oh yeah, that's right, war. I just did that rank up this morning, put that video out, so I try to give like at least a day, because it is called Mystery Rank Up Theater. So, but yeah, that's all good, Pop Images. I'm not that anal about that type of thing. But yeah, so like, you know, the people here, of course, if they saw it, you know, oh well. But for the people that might be watching the stream later, I don't want to, ooh, wait, not you. Want to spoil it for them. But doing good. Doing quite good. I'm already way behind on the arena grind, as in shaking my head, been slacking. I've been slacking as well, just perhaps not as much as you. But I've been slacking. But as you saw, you know, that's only 2 rounds of my 6 stars, and not even 2 rounds of my 5 stars from yesterday. You know, I did like, I think I did 4 million, you know, before the stream ended, I was like at 3, you know, 3 and some change. And then I just went to like 4. And then last night, I didn't even go through all of my maxed out 5 stars, just did a few. And then went to bed. And then this morning, I ran my maxed out 4 stars again, and I think a few more. And that's what we have right now. As long as I'm doing at least 4 million each day, that's all I really need to do to get what I, you know, my normal score. Surely everyone here saw it. If not, Sodom. Yeah, hopefully they saw it, but there's a lot of people that watch after the stream is over. They can't catch the stream when I'm live. I do the same thing. Like, I just saw BG and Joel Incursion stream. Now, I watched it on BG's, from BG's side. And I'm going to watch it on Joel's side a little bit later on. But I watch, because I usually don't make their streams live. But I watch them. And there are people that are the same way with me. They can't make it live, but they do watch. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Oh, geez, thanks for that, LordShaedow. Really means a lot. Wait, what? Oh. Well, you know, I mean, you said it. You said you was slacking. I didn't say that. You said that. I'm going by what you told me. I'm just trying to knock out some of this EQ content, haven't 100%ed any of the difficulties. Oh, yeah. I did that earlier, just so that I could clear the way for me to do Act 6. Because I was determined. I'm like, no. I did Variant 7. Next on my list is Act 6, Exploration. I wasn't looking forward to the Grandmaster fight, but turns out all that practice from Summer of Pain, he was nowhere near the pain he was when I first faced him. So next is 7.2. And I'm just sort of building up my revives again, slowly. But I should have enough. And I want to farm up some health potions just in case. because with the level 1 revives, the health potions can make it last a little bit longer. Whoops. Ooh, girl. I can hear a rumbling. They're doing some tree cutting, trimming outside. And so I'm probably hearing the their truck that shreds, you know, makes mulch of those limbs that they're cutting off and things like that. And it's right next door. It's on our neighbor's property. And hoping nothing crazy happens, because that tree is like right over us, and we don't want any accidents or anything like that. All the mercs and cheaters bans are over, so up goes the score. Usually when that happens, are over. Got you. What's up, Meteor? I was about to say, you know, usually after a ban, the score goes down. But yeah, I see what you said now. The bans are over. Yeah, gotcha. Well, guess we'll do that. But yeah, those scores are crazy. But that is something Kabam created. You know, 100 spots and that's it. They created that. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, that is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing chainsaw. Very lightly. You guys won't be able to hear it. But I was like, I'm hearing like a low ear. And that's what it is. It's like just low enough. I have pretty good hearing. And so I can hear it. Not to mention it's very close by on the other side of the wall, because there's no windows in my room here. No windows, but I can still hear it. Yeah, go boy, go boy. Head up. APOC Crystal is on now for 1 hour. Do you think it's worth it? Drop rate for 6-star is 3% or 4.5. Let me look. This one here. Am I not seeing it? Is it this one? I would think it would say something. I mean, I see Apocalypse, Nick Fury, and Captain Marvel, but what else would tell me? Yeah, I don't get it. Let me restart. Might be something that's just not showing for me. I don't know. But Nathan, what is up, man? How you doing? It's a gamble. Those crystals are generally not worth it. However, let me see. Yeah. It's a gamble, so it might be worth it if you get it. Okay, that's what I thought. See, I had to restart because I was like, I'm not seeing anything. But yeah, here it is. Now that looks better. Because all I was seeing were these. And I'm like, where are you seeing these crystals? All right. Yeah. I mean, it depends on how bad you want Apocalypse. You know, I have him as a 5-star. Would love to get him as a 6-star. And I didn't see Warlock in any of them. Because if there was a Warlock crystal, I'd have to get a few. But for these, You know, 3 to 5-star Havoc. I already have a Havoc. And I have a 5-star Apocalypse. And of course you can get other folks in there, but yeah, it really just depends how bad you want them. Man, I keep hearing thumps and thumps as stuff drops, I guess. 40 minutes. We've got 40 minutes. Where... I'm not getting an ulcer. Not gonna happen. Will not get an ulcer. Not even gonna work on one. We're gonna go right on back to what we were doing. And let the officers handle that. Not me. Not gonna do it. 40 minutes. 40 minutes. You ever see somebody that says, you know, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. You ever see somebody like that? It's like, not now. That's fine. It's fine. It's cool. I'm not gonna worry about it. As they worry about it. You know, it'd be easier if it didn't affect me. You know, it'd be one thing if it didn't affect me, but it does. It's definitely one of my pet peeves. Slow movement in AQ is absolutely one of my pet peeves, because when they finally start scrambling at the end, guess what time it usually is? Yeah. My stream will be ending about the time AQ is. But anyway. Let's see. Ooh, I went all the way. I don't know how it scrolled. It should go from top 100 to at least top 250. They won't do it because they don't want that many. They want to have that tight competition. Like I said, they created it. Darren, what is up, man? How you doing? Hope you're having a blessed day, my friend. Taking a little lunch break to chill with me. Cool, cool. That's what's up. See, maybe reset the game. Yeah. I did that. Now I can see him. It's called Uncanny something, and they rotate every hour. With less than 1% to get the 6-star champ you want, save your units and money. That's some good advice. All right. Hold up. Let me, hold up. Wait. You know I got to do it. Anytime I say hold up, I think of that. I got to get me a soundboard. Need Cly to take out Costly Temper. Yeah, same thing that happened last time. Same exact thing that happened last time. because I can't even start to help with it like that. Not touching him that way. Nope. There's no reason for AQ to still be going on. We normally break into section 3 the first day before we all go to bed. Oh, Corey, I already know how fast we could be getting stuff done, but maybe people's schedules just don't work out that way. I'm no longer an officer, so that ain't my concern, because I have one good solution for that type of thing, and it might not be the best solution, but if Aeon Kong ever comes back here, because he's really not really playing the game anymore, but he was my first subscriber, and he was in several alliances with me, and some of them were the last few were when I was an officer. Ask him. Now he's in Bangladesh, and we also had a friend of his, Sham, who was also in Bangladesh, but they had different play times. You know, one worked a day shift, one worked a night shift, and I worked with them, work with the paths, you know, and we got it all straight. But I can tell you one thing, everybody in my battle group knew one thing. If you want to stay in that battle group, you need to move. I don't care why. Honestly, you know, if you're not able to do it, then you can go to another battle group, because I want my battle group to move. You know, now it sounds hard, but obviously, you know, I worked with him, you know, to get things straight. There was another guy in that same battle group that worked for a call center. And at a call center, you can't just take breaks whenever you want. So he had set breaks. So I set things up so that he would be clear. So when he took a break, he could move. Boom, 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 get his moves done. It doesn't take that long. But he has to be clear. So if he's not clear, he can't move. And I would take that person off of that path, because that path that would block him needs to be cleared for him to be able to move. The first 4 hours of the AQ. Now remember, this is before they changed the energy or anything like that. Everybody was expected, except for the backup, everybody was expected to move. Everybody. And if I saw someone not move within 4 hours, if they didn't have a good reason, and if it's something that kept happening, they can go somewhere else. I was not trying to hear that. So like I said, it was my pet peeve. And my battle group almost always, because there was a little competition, almost always got done first out of everybody. We weren't last minute trying to get it done. Hours, 3 full hours. And this is without the energy that we've got now. In my old battle group, we would have been done with this energy that we got now. Oh my goodness. There'd be no way. And that's just how I ran it. Now, you know, it's nothing against folks. You know, they got families, they got jobs, they got all this other stuff. For me, all of that is okay. All I want to know is, do you have the time to put in to move? If you don't, if you know, don't have the time, you can't take a few minutes to make your moves or anything like that, cool. Go to another battle group. Let me get the people that have the time or the motivation to move quickly, who want to get stuff done and not have to wait for a long period of time. That's all. No hard feelings, you know, at least not on my end. You know, it's just either you can do it or you can't do it. It drives you nuts too. Oh yeah. It used to drive Marine. Marine 31, he comes by every once in a while. He can also tell you, because it drove him crazier than it drove me. And he could tell you stories about how I was kicking people, how he would tell people you cannot go to LordShaedow's battle group unless you got the time and can move. He told them that. He was like, if you have an issue with movement, don't bother, because he's going to kick you. He's going to ask you. I had people, I told him, I was like, I'm not saying they have to come out of the alliance, but I do not want to work with them. I don't want them. Get them out of my battle group. I don't want to even be working with them in this battle group. Like, they can go someplace else. Bring somebody who, wants to work, who's hungry. And let's get it done, Because you think about it, people got stuff to do. Just because this is my job, you know how much time it takes making videos and editing those videos? And I come out with a video like every day. It takes some time. But anyway. Yep, save them units for Cyber Weekend. Yeah, and having overseas people, different time zones and everything is a royal pain. It is. Whoops, wrong one. Wrong strike. There's the strike. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa! It would not let me evade. All I was doing was swiping there. It would not let me do it. We should still finish with 3 to 4 hours left. Yeah, we should. This is, like I said, you know Big Blue. The trouble I had in my previous alliance towards the end. Because it wasn't always that way, but towards the end, because I didn't have a lot of tolerance when I hear people say, well, I'm sorry, I have a family, I have a job. And that was their excuse for not being able to move and holding up an entire battle group. But then when I said, okay, I'm free all day. I got 2 to 3 hours out of the day, not even a full day's work. Okay? Not even like an 8-hour, 9-hour period. I got 3 hours, not, the time I sleep, that I want to myself. That's my job. And to hear them accuse me, oh, that's just selfish, and all this, I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, excuse me? So yeah, I had very little tolerance for those kinds of excuses. I'm like, okay, you should prioritize your family. You should prioritize your job. But I don't want to have to deal with that. That's all. I don't want you holding me up because you are doing what you should do. That's what you should do. And if you can't take a little bit of time to make your move, then you just don't have the time. Why should you hold up everybody else? Why are you holding? I hate holding other people up. I wouldn't do it. If I know that I'm not able to do that, I'm just like, I'm sorry, I can't. I just don't have the time. But that's me. Other people, not that way. One-handed gamer, what is up, Jello? How you doing, man? Kingslayer Steve, what's up? What's up? See, Winston Graham, what's up, man? I'm in the same boat with AQ. Pisses me off. Yeah, I'm letting that go. And now, here's the thing. I'm streaming, right? And all day, we could be getting it done, but everybody's doing what they doing. Okay, whatever they prioritize, their job, their family, you know, whatever. I'm not talking about whether they should or shouldn't, but you know, they should. But then it becomes an emergency. And if I don't, I felt like I was seen as, and you saw, if you saw that video, you already know what I'm talking about. I felt like I was letting them down. And I shouldn't feel that way. You know, when I'm available, you know, and they have all their reasons why they're not available, but then they want to talk about me when I have a few hours that I want to do. And they're like, oh, you know, that's just selfish. Other YouTubers don't have a problem with that and blah, 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 and all this. Yeah. Fortunately, I'm not dealing with that in my current alliance. However, it seems that we've been having a rough patch because right now, more than ever, because we had somebody that just pulled a no-show. And of course, I mentioned I made a parallel with a job. He just joined us. And I think the last thing he said was something about no one has assigned him a battle group yet or something like that. And then he didn't even log in again for another like 18 hours. AQ started, AQ was almost over, and we were scrambling. And we managed to get the boss down, but we couldn't get his link. So he got kicked and we're shorthanded right now. Until we get, you know, it's rough to try and find somebody in the middle of AQ, you know, that didn't get kicked for something similar. So we're doing it, you know, 9, you know, with one man down. So even more important, I think, for us to get it down early, quickly. But yeah. No game update today. Isn't this usually when they happen? I don't know. Isn't it usually on a Monday? But yeah, I don't think so. Not right now. Yeah, okay, Big Blue answered you. Because I was like, I didn't think there was a patch coming right today. I wasn't expecting one. Yeah, da boot, you know it. That's what's up. Man, I'm behind. Hold up. Because I was running my mouth. Shark, what? Haven't seen you in a little bit, Shark. What's up, man? So, wait, no, you're not. This is one of the 2 months of the year that is 5 weeks. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can see what you're saying, LordShaedow. Only thing is trying to find people like that and keeping them. Exactly. Today might be the day I leave my alliance and find another because of AQ. Okay. LordShaedow ran a tight shift in his BG. Absolutely. I mean, I work with people. So it wasn't like, you know, I was like, nope, sorry. Oh, what? You want to be with your family today? Sorry. You know, no, I wasn't that guy. However, I was flexible to a point. But the bottom line is you needed to move. Now, if you wanted to spend time with your family, that's cool. I would see if, you know, others could step up and we could keep our pace. You know, it wasn't like, oh, I'm sorry, you want to spend time with your family? Okay, get out. You know, no, wasn't that like that. I wasn't that guy. But everyone in my battle group knew that I like to move. If folks weren't moving, I was on them. What happened? You've been sitting there for the last couple of hours. What's going on? I know you got energy. You know, that was me. I was on it. You know, do not sit at full energy. You have full energy? Because I hated being at full energy. I hated it. And if I thought anybody else, and sometimes I would just leave comments in the chat to timestamp it so that folks knew. LordShaedow, full energy, 7 a.m. And yes, I was awake. So I left a trail in the history, because if I was leaving that comment, it was because I couldn't move, because somebody had me linked. Now they might be asleep, but when they woke up, they could see that I was ready to move and been ready to move. Especially around that time, I wasn't taking my medication, so I was up. I did not sleep more than 5 hours at a time. Sometimes I only got 4. So when I say I was available all day. You know, even when if I went to bed, I was usually up in just a few hours. Not 8, 4 or 5 hours. And sometimes less than that, because I'd wake up to go to the bathroom sometimes, and I'd check. And if I needed to move, I would move and go back to bed. Sometimes it's just about the dedication. And I wanted to surround myself with people who were similarly dedicated. We run a laid back alliance with 2 BGs of AQ, but even there I expect people to get moving or get out of running AQ. We're usually done 48 hours early. There you go. And that's what I like. I like that movement. Now imagine, after I told you all of this, right? So you know how I was in when I was an officer in a previous alliance. How do you suppose I would take it if someone in the battle group started tagging me with comments like, come on, man, we waiting on you, man. Let's go. You always want to move fast. Let's move. How do you suppose I would react to that sort of thing? I can tell you, I didn't even respond to that person. I sent a message to Super Vega Man, who was the alliance leader at the time. And see, Super Vega Man, I didn't have to tell Super Vega Man any of that. He already knew how I was. He knew that in order for my health, I basically had to pace myself to their pace, or else I'd lose my mind and get high blood pressure. He knew all that. So I took a screenshot, sent it to him. I ain't had to say nothing. And I never responded to that person. Super Vega Man did, though. Because if I had responded, my response would have been something like, you're not going to have to worry about it, because at the end of this AQ, you guys can go at your pace and you won't have to worry about me holding you up anymore. That would have been my response. So I don't play those games. See, the guy who said that was somebody who was still smarting over me wanting them to move and saying, you know, that, you know, if you don't have the time, you know, don't hold up everybody else. So he was still smarting over that. So the reason I went to Super Vega Man was because that, to me, is who needs to handle that type of thing. Because if he didn't handle it, then he wasn't the type of person I thought, and I didn't want to be there. But that was my a pet peeve of mine, and just like Big Blue knows as well, because I used to talk with Big Blue all the time before I joined this alliance. Wait, what? El Nino? Why did you hide Pedro? Please answer me before I take away your mod. Just let me know why, because I don't see a reason why. We'll handle that, Pedro. Just hold tight. I'm sorry I have a job and a family like the 29 of us don't. Well, see, Corey, the reason he was saying it like that is because I don't. So basically, he was trying to slap me by saying, oh yeah, sure, you have a whole lot of time. You don't have a job. You don't have a family. So you got plenty of time. That's really what they were saying. Let's see. If you can't make it work, you need to demote yourself to a lower map. That's what I said. You should know what you're capable of doing. Exactly. Scott, what's up, man? Somebody did not move an AQ. Hey, Shaedow. Uh-huh. Yep. I agree with you, Corey. I'll be honest, LordShaedow. What irks me the most is players not understanding the importance of AQ. Very important. Do you think I'm dedicated to, Lord? What do you mean, Lawrence? I don't know. Dedicated to what? What are you talking about? AQ? You definitely can't have a weak pushover leader. Exactly. That's why. Excuse me. That's why I went to the leader. Kyle, jumping on now. Yeah, let me move him up. It could have been a pocket hide. I don't know what that is. Excuse me, I don't know what that is. Okay. Pedro, say something. Because I can see all your messages. But after that, of course, I couldn't see anything. But you should be okay now. So just say something. But yeah, I'm still waiting for El Nino to say something, but I don't see him here. The reason I'm on that is because... Okay, good. Yep, I can see you now, Pedro. The reason I said that is because it may not be El Nino. Somebody could have jumped on his account. And I don't want anything happening, you know? So yeah, oh, that's what you mean by pocket. Well, I'll leave it for right now, but if it happens again, I'll take the mod off while he gets back to me. 1 minute, I gotta blow my nose real quick. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I didn't want anything. You know, somebody could have broke into his account, or who knows. You know, the reason that we saw that is because Pedro is in the chat. I don't know if we get a message like if somebody got into his account and they just start banning people that are not in this chat. Would I even see this? I only saw it because Pedro was in the chat, right? So it's just a protection. And since I haven't heard anything from El Nino, you know, I didn't even see him. I tried to tag him here and nothing. He doesn't seem to be in the chat. So that's why I was like, you know, say something. All right. Guess they don't like me. I don't know. Oh, wait, let me. Hey. Y'all are seeing this, right? Y'all are seeing this. So now, see, for me, if I was an officer, no offense to him, but this is the second time. The second time. So either there's something going on that doesn't allow him to move quickly, or he's slacking. Either way, this situation can't keep continuing. For me, one of the reasons I'm not an officer. But this would be addressed. This is ridiculous. 9 minutes? I probably am not going to be able to do anything. I'll try. 9 minutes. No timing out. All right, Jam went in there. Hope he can do something. We can't even we don't have time to even really fight. We definitely can't time out. So that's items unless he gets a one shot. Doesn't look like he got a one shot. Pardon me. All right. See. Chad D, what is up, man? How you doing? Hey, LordShaedow, that AQ vid you posted for the one-shot Apocalypse boss helped me out. I can now dex his SP1 easier now. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But we got it down. I'm hoping, just hoping. I'm not an officer, so I'm not privy to anything that goes on in officer chat, anything like that. But I'm hoping that gets addressed, because I can't keep doing that. That's very stressful for me. That is really stressful. So I can't keep doing that. So if he's no longer able to move at a good time, maybe his job doesn't allow him to, maybe, you know, if he doesn't get cleared at a certain time, then he's got to block. Whatever the reason is, something needs to be addressed, because there's no reason that we need to be down to the wire like that. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for me. Yeah, thanks Jam. Oh man, that's right, we haven't done Jam. Oh, Jam Teddy Jam for me, yeah. All right, by the way, Jam, you saw him, he was fighting Apocalypse as well. But yeah, that's, to me, that's unacceptable, and this is the second time that's happened. Same thing, same exact thing. So if I was an officer, I would have already spoken to him the first time it happened. The second time it happened, all right, like I said, nobody ever has to wonder why I removed them, because I always let them know. So I'm just sorry, it's nothing personal. You know, if you're too busy, you're too busy. But them being busy with whatever they're being busy with doesn't mean I need to deal with that. Just not my thing. Because I mean, I'm just doing something that I find relaxing, which is arena. And I have to stop. Yeah. Anyway. Whew. Now, keep in mind, I understand when there are emergencies. Emergencies can pop up from time to time. But this is 2 in a row. This is not one time in 3-4 months, and then now it's a second time. This happened just the last AQ. Yesterday. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I'm not an officer on purpose. On purpose. On purpose. Now, when Big Blue was an officer, this kind of thing, he would have been getting an earful from me. I would have sent him all kind of messages. Come on, I would have been like, Big Blue, come on. What's going on with him? You know, I would have been telling him all sorts of stuff. Because that is too stressful. It's just way too stressful for me. And it's disruptive. And it's not really fair. You know, when I'm free all day, and then I still have to do that, You know, it's as if everybody has their time, but you got to be on call for whenever. So they get the flexibility, but because I'm here, what do you suppose would have happened if I didn't jump in there to help out on that apocalypse? What do you suppose would have happened? I wonder how many are even there right now. And see, one of the things I kind of have an indication of, you know, I saw Jam jump in there, you know, and I don't know his name. He's one of the new guys. I saw him jump in there. But where was everybody else? I know Big Blue's there, but there's not much he can do to on that apocalypse. But, you know, seemed like everybody doing their thing. Bye-bye completion. Yeah, one of these times I'm gonna do, I can't remember, did they update it so that if I do 7.2, I'll get completion points? Because I know for a little bit they didn't have it like that. So I don't know. That's the reason why I'm without an alliance for a bit. Taking the game at my own pace. We'll join an alliance when I'm ready to play a bit more hardcore. And that's fair. And I wish everybody had that kind of ethic. If you know you don't have the time. But here's the thing. And this is behind a lot of the piloting that I saw going on. People want their cake and eat it too. I don't know if you guys remember a long time ago when Seaton got kicked out of the CCP. You know, it was the same. What I saw with him was the same thing that goes on all the time. He was going to spend time with his lady friend. Cool. That wasn't the problem. The problem was he wanted to spend time with her, but also still get all the rewards and the benefits as if he hadn't taken a break. So he wanted to take a break, but still get all of the benefits. So he allowed somebody else on his account. And that happened a lot. Somebody was going to take a vacation, stayed in the alliance, gave someone else their login information so that that person could move them. It was very common, very, very common. And I believe it goes on all the time. Kabam doesn't usually address that because they know it happens a lot. So they focus on the more competitive, like Alliance War or Legend runs. That's what they do. But they know it goes on in AQ a lot. You know, it was sort of like an open secret. You know, yes, it was a violation of their terms of service, but it was one that they weren't going to enforce except in war. That's why they made those announcements, letting everybody know, okay, we're about to start cracking down in war. That's why they specified that, you know, because people do that. They still do. You know, so but like I said, the problem is people don't want to leave the alliance because they want those alliance rewards. Now, what I would suggest, I wouldn't suggest going completely without an alliance, but that's just the achiever in me. I would go to a retirement alliance where war is optional, AQ is optional. They might be doing like map 3 or map 5, you know, something really easy. They don't really need everybody. And there are alliances like that. So there's no pressure, you know, and you'll still be able to pick up some of the alliance stuff, you know. That's what I would do. If I ever got tired of all of that, I would go to an alliance that was, you know, sort of like really laid back. But knowing me, I would still be doing AQ and all that. Maybe not AW, but I would still be participating. But that's just me. I think Rich the Man, he went without an alliance for a while, and he, in one of his recent videos, was pointing out what he was missing. And see, for me, as he was talking about what he missed out on by not being in an alliance, I'm wincing. I'm wincing every time. I'm going, ooh, ouch, oh no. You know, especially if you're free to play, that hurts. That will set you back in a way that you can't really. What is going on? Are you gonna? You gonna do anything? No, you're just gonna keep doing that. Okay. Wow. Wow. You know what? Whatever. It's always that last fight. Suddenly, they don't want to fight no more. You saw what she was just doing. And with the controls, I wasn't even able to block. Parry. Just every once in a while, she was just tagging me at will. Just pop, pop. Like, whatever. I ain't got time for that. We just do map 5, 3, or 4-3, depending on the day. We're just bringing new players up. Yeah. And like I said, that's what I would do. I wouldn't completely go without an alliance. But I would definitely take a step back if I knew that I didn't have time. Now, I can't remember if I told our current, I think Vinny, alliance leader, this, but I usually have a standing rule. If, and Big Blue, if you're here, you can remember this. If I am ever not on the game for more than 12 hours, if I haven't logged into the game in over 12 hours, kick me and we'll just talk about it later when I get back. Because something happened. And I say that because in all of the years I've been playing, I have not been out. There's never been a time that I've been not able to log in. The one time where it was really close, we lost power in not just the neighborhood, in the county that I'm in. We lost power. And I didn't have any way to charge up my phone or my iPad or anything. And let me tell you, we didn't have a car, but I walked to where I could get a little service. I logged in, told everybody, look, I have no power right now. And I did what moves I could do. And then I turned it off and went back home. A little bit later, I got a friend to drive me down to this local Walmart that had power and Wi-Fi. And I was able to get on like that. But power. I was running out of battery. And what I would do, I would go in there, I would turn it on, make my moves, turn it off to preserve the battery. And I would just check in periodically to see if I was able to move. So yeah, there hasn't been a time where, like that guy that we just kicked, that I was not logged in for like, I think it was like 18 hours or something like that. No. Not in all the years I've been playing. But, you know, things can happen. And if I'm not able, I even gave my sister, Stiletto, the contact information for officers, you know, leaders in my alliance, so that if something happened, she could jump online and tell them, you know, just remove him from the alliance for right now, and he'll get back to you when he can, you know, depending on what it was. You know, I might have been in an accident. You know, I might be in the hospital. You know, I could have gotten arrested. You know, who knows? Thankfully, none of that happened. But, you know, you never know. You never know what could happen. And I treat it, see, it doesn't matter to me that it's a game. You know, you might hear, you know, people like, man, but it's just a game. See, it's not about the game. That's my ethics. And I bring those with me wherever I go. Doesn't matter if it's a game, doesn't matter if it's a job. I do the exact same thing for a job. Same thing. If you and I are working on a project together, not even, you know, you're not paying me, we're just working together. Same thing. Because those are my work ethics. So whether we're playing a game, working on a project together, working co-workers, you know, or I'm working for you or with you, I bring those with me. So how you see me treat people and everything, same thing. And by the way, I avoided being supervisors. They wanted to make me a supervisor. I avoided being a supervisor at several jobs because I was not going to work on no ulcer. And it's great when you're dealing with somebody that does what they're supposed to do. So you're not having to babysit. You just have to give them guidance, provide structure. I can do all that. Lay it all out for them. And everybody does what they need to do. We're good. It's when you got people that don't, who don't necessarily have your work ethic, then there's a problem. All right. Whew. I just started map 7 with a super active BG. It's made AQ fun again for me. It is fun when everybody's moving like that. Woo, I love it. I absolutely love it. Get it done. And then you don't have to worry about it no more. Go have fun. Do whatever you want to do. But get it done early if you can. You know, obviously we have people all over the world and it makes it a little bit more difficult. But yeah. That's hilarious. We've all gone above and beyond for that AQ move, but that's way above. Yeah. That's how I am. And see, just imagine the pop images. I've worked at places and I'm that same way. I have the same work ethic as I always did. But when folks were jealous of me, they would lie on me. And the one lie they knew would really get under my skin had to do with my work ethic. That's what they would attack. They wouldn't attack anything else. They would say things like, oh yeah, you know, we have a hard time getting him to work. No one that actually knew me they would look at them like they were crazy. Because I was a workaholic. I was the opposite. Not even, you know, a little bit. No, I was the opposite of that. And the only people they could say that to were folks they didn't know me. Usually, like when we had a new department head one time, came in, of course, he knew none of us. And I had one person who used to be my supervisor telling him that. But then I had another supervisor, ex-supervisor, who heard him saying those things, because normally I wouldn't have even known that this was being said because it was behind the scenes, you know? I wasn't privy. I wasn't asked to defend myself. He wasn't asked to prove what he was talking about. But my other supervisor told him, no, that's not true. She was like, I have never. And she told him, truth. I got there, and she was my first supervisor. I got there, and I saw the process that they were doing. They had a manual process, all right? Let me give you a little bit of what I did at this place. So the client had, this is at the lottery company that I work for. So the client, which is the state, various states, they would give you the prize structure. So I want this many 3 stars, this many 4-star, I want this many of all the different prizes. All right. What we had to do when I got there, this is what they were doing. In the code, there were 2 places that needed you to modify. There was an array, that's a data structure in the code that contained all of that information. Then there was a couple of files that you had to modify. Now here's the thing. These files had different formats. So the format in code was different from the format of the other. Does that sound like it's prime for making mistakes? Because it was. You had to change, you had all the prizes that they wanted, and you had to translate that 3 different ways into 3 different formats. So I saw this and I'm like, okay, we're taking a long time because you did that. It took about an hour to 2 to translate all of that and then test it out and make sure that you didn't make a mistake in one of them, because you make a mistake in any of those, it's a disaster. All right. So here's what I did. I wrote a program. My program, I had one file. It had one format. You translated that to the one format. You ran my program and it read that file and converted it to all the other formats you needed. I saved so much time. Instead of 2 hours, 2.5 or whatever, I was getting done in like 15, 20 minutes. That's me. That's the me that don't like to work, okay, as they were saying. And so what I did with my free time, you would think I wouldn't work, right? According to them. No. I would look and see what job I had for the next day, and I'd work on that. When I got done with that one, I went on the next day. By the time you ever saw me sitting down, not doing anything, it was because there was nothing to be done. I had already done everything that I was assigned for the week, and I was usually waiting on someone else. So there was absolutely nothing for me to do but to wait. Later on, people, of course, my team was like, oh man, that utility is awesome, and everybody started using it and it sped up production considerably. But yet, jealous folk, yeah, we have a hard time getting him to work. Right. And she told them about all of that, what I just said. And she told them, just watch him. Don't even say nothing to him. Just watch him. I found this out after the fact. And he watched me. And he told me himself what he had been told. He said, so-and-so was saying this, and then I was hearing this, but I watched you, and now I know who was telling the truth. She was. Because I was a workaholic. I worked. If you ever saw me not working, it's because I did everything and I'm now taking a break and I'm resting up. But anyway. Let's see. These are the things I wish could go on a resume. Some of it can go on a resume, believe it or not. Officer in an alliance, managing an alliance. At some places you can do that. Because what you do is you describe what you did. You manage resources. You were basically doing project management. So you have to know how to spin it on the resume. Because what you're doing, you're managing people. As an officer, you know, if you're doing your job, that's what you're doing. Scheduling, you know, resource management. Time is a resource. Oh yeah, you just have to know how to put it on your resume. You can do it. Ooh, Chad, 6-star ghost. That's what's up, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's see. Whoops. But yeah, you can some employers, if they know what's involved, you can absolutely put that on your resume. Had extra resources, so I ranked for my Spider-Ham. You too. What's up, man? How you doing? Spider-Ham is cool, man. He is awesome. Wait, you dropped APOC? I did. You can scroll back in the chat, Big Blue, to see it. We had less than 10 minutes. I was sitting there waiting for him to drop it. Less than 10 minutes to go. But something's got to be done about that. I can't keep doing that. I won't keep doing that. I don't know what's going on, but this is the second time in a row. One time is one thing, but 2 in a row is a pattern. And I'd like to know what is going on, because he hadn't been doing that before. So what has changed? And is it something that can be corrected? You know, I don't know. Efficiency is king. Smart man, LordShaedow, and very true. So true, LordShaedow. It's all about how you word things. Oh yeah, you got to do it. I used to, you know, I haven't kept up, of course, but I used to counsel people and help people write their resumes. You know, they would come to me sometimes and they'd be like, I don't have anything to put on my resume. And I'm like, really? So I was like, let's just talk. And I would ask them some questions and pull out some information. You know, sometimes they may not, because you have a different type of resume if you've never held a job, you know, right out of high school and you never had a job, you know, but usually there's things that you've done that will show off your skills. You know, obviously you're not going to do a chronological, you know, type resume or a what do you call it? CV, curriculum vitae or something like that, if I remember right. But there are different formats where you can talk about your skills. You would emphasize your skills over your experience if you don't have the experience, you know, or you can do both. I haven't done a resume in so long. Hadn't needed to, you know. I was working and I was with that job for a little over 7 years. So it's been a little while, but yeah, a lot of times it's just how you word things and the format. From 2:45 to 3:15, I'm stuck working, so I didn't see what you did. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, I went in there and I sat there because he hadn't had his node down, yet. And then just a little under 10 minutes left, he finally dropped his node. Oh, he parried it? Really? Wow. I actually tried to, I did it after he attacked, and he was able to recover fast enough to parry. Man, they gotta fix that. What? I'm trying to attack him. What? Here, eat this. Now, I know Groot, he reduces the debuffs on him. So he will recover a little bit faster, but combine that with how fast the AI is able to recover these days, that's bad. That's really, really bad. Groot is king. Blah. No Groot. No Groot. Oh, man. So, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm trying to get to like 10 million. That way, tonight, I'll run my maxed out 5 stars and I'm done. And I can just worry about some of the trials. So that means if I do some of the trials today and tomorrow morning and all of that, might not have nothing to do on Wednesday. So I'll probably hold off on doing that and work on some videos. But I've got a video scheduled for all the rest of this week. Another mystery rank up theater will be tomorrow. Then rank up Palooza on Thursday. And then Friday, I've got a treat for you guys, a guest crystal opening. Haven't done one of those in a long time, but had someone hit me up and ask me if I could do one. So I have that one on Friday, and by that time, I'll have more rank up recordings anyway that I might not do till Monday. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, that is 10 million, guys. And that is gonna do it. Let's take a look and see who is streaming right now. I wanna be with you. Let me lay beside you. Do what you want me to all night. What? Knox Hill is live? We can't do a raid on him because he's not MCOC. But let's hit up KT1. Knox don't usually go live. Wow. All right, there we go. That be him. All right, Big Blue, I don't know if you're still at work, but we're about to pop up a link. Okay, there you are. Coop? It didn't tell me Coop was live. Hold up. What? It's not showing me. Oh, man. And it's not showing me that Taters is live either. What is going on? All right, let's just go to KT1, Big Blue. I don't know what is going on with my thing. It's not showing me any of these guys are live. But if you would, pop up a link to KT1. We'll raid him. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. All right, there we go. Big Blue just popped up a link to KT1. Let's go over. Coop and Lud are doing incursions right now. Yeah, it doesn't show me that they're live. Got to figure it out. All right, hashtag out of the shadows. Relentless Grinds, I see you. You came just in time. But take care, everyone. And you all have a blessed day.